Alright, I vaguely remember we started Twilight Town last time. I also vaguely remember that I kept accidentally bumping something to trigger noise on my microphone, so I slightly away. I think it was because that was weird. I don't think I've noticed that at all. It considers this a ledge? It's weird. That's weird. I'm uncomfortable. That completely broke my train of thought. Anyway, I had mentioned that there was... Did I get the tube mode? Okay. I mentioned that there is, speaking of Switch 2 related leaks, I heard that Newegg accidentally leaked some stuff. Because their description for the a Nintendo eShop card included a few things coming for the Switch in 2025, and it mentions a bunch of stuff that we know, but it also mentioned... Oh wow, the Daisy's out here? What the hell? Two things that we don't know about. A Legend of Zelda remake and a new 3D Mario game. And the Zelda remake is...
Which Legend of Zelda?
I'm under the impression that it's non-specific. Out of every game that is out right now, the only ones that haven't really been remade is the first two, the two Oracle games, Minish Cap, and the two DS games. Out of all the ones that have gotten a remake that are kind of old at this point. And... Oh, this guy's got a Bushi. I didn't even notice. But whenever I was telling Plasma about it, he seemed to be under the impression that the wording of the Legend of Zelda remake was literal. Like, exactly word for word. So he's under the idea that it is a remake of the original game. Which I can see that interpretation, but I feel like it's not, just purely on the basis that the other two games didn't have a name, like the Mario Kart and the new 3D Mario. But the 3D Mario and the Mario Kart might not have titles yet, whereas the Zelda one, I don't know. I think it would just be weird that they just have the knowledge that there's a Zelda remake, but don't know what game is being remade. But also at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. The more I say it's kind of weird that it's this and not this, the more I'm being convinced that it's like a remake of the original game instead of just being non-specified. Which is fine. I mean, personally, after the Link's Awakening remake, I would hella want the Oracle games remade first, because those are my favorite, or some of my favorite Zeldas. But I think that the first game is in need of a remake. Not as much as the second game though. Second game's weird. That one's got some extra crispy jank to it.
What's the second game pertain?
So you kind of know the basic idea of what a 2D Zelda looks like.
Yeah.
It's like top down. It's isometric and shit.
Yeah.
The second game is a side scroller. Very.
Why? Okay.
Well, you know how Nintendo likes to be experimental and quirky. It's basically just their, you know, they had a hit, they wanted to push the envelope. Didn't work out that great, so they never tried it again. I think there's only one potential thing that I could see that I need Goombella for, but I think for this, I'm probably just gonna use Koops. A lot of people don't like the second game, but I actually like it. I think it's charming. Right, it's 3 FP for PowerShell.
Okay, so it's just a side scroller. People don't like it, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's just the TLDR. It's probably most widely considered the worst game, but I don't think that there's a bad Zelda game. I'm probably in the same boat to think that it's the worst one. But I have a little bit more favoritism towards it. There was a time a few summers ago, actually, where me and Mark were both playing Zelda 2 together, and we were just kind of like in voice call playing it. I think I was playing it on my 3DS and he was playing it on his Wii Shop, or the other way around, I don't remember. Or his Wii Virtual Console.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. It was fun. I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing because I played it before and it was his first time, so it was interesting to see how he progressed through it.
Did he do good then?
I remember him beating it, so I guess so. Shut up, Windows. Dude, I'm so sick and tired of this. View your dumbass year in review shit. Like, no, I don't care what I did all year. I'm a fucking no-life computer nerd. I know what I did all year.
I'm about to put my fucking phone on Do Not Disturb. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Popular.
Actually, fuck it. Notifications.
That guy's got a ruin.
Silent.
Fuck. That animation is so slow.
Actually, I can just sound.
No. Dude, that's so bad, actually. Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm sorry. So there was a lot going on. We were talking about the Nintendo Switch leaks. That's okay.
Oh yeah, we're
Legend of Zelda being a
that.
side scroller.
I'm still interested
I
in
think
seeing you play them.
give it, take it.
I can I can see you persevering, bro.
You heard me earlier in the fucking Dark Souls.
Yeah,
that.
I don't.
Oh,
I
God.
wouldn't say
Dude.
any of them. I would say the Metroid games are probably the closest that could be considered Dark Souls difficulty for a beginner. But it's very rapidly becomes more manageable. The less you explore, the harder the game gets. Basically. If you just go from point A to point B, the game's going to be hard because you're going to have less resources to deal with. The game becomes easier the more you go through and pick shit up and get more ammo and health pickups. Wait,
Yeah,
no!
that sounds right.
Okay, bailed. Bailed out. Eggy. I wish Mini Egg could be targeted.
Yeah.
I haven't really used Yoshi Kid that much.
I think you've only really used him like 2 or 3 times.
It's just Goombella's a much better partner. And I kind of need her out 90% of the time because of
You want to get him logged.
yeah. I think Fire Drive is going to melt that ice, so I'm going to use Quake Hammer. Plus, it'll be a little bit of a waste of FP if I use Fire Drive there.
Actually, no. I didn't mean to launch that. Okay.
So I saw a video about it, but I never really or I didn't I haven't experienced it yet because I only really just recently become a B-list star. The fog is only on half of the stage now.
What is a B-list? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much you've been paying attention to it, but the stage is actually different from how it started in the game. It's like every 10 levels,
No, I have not.
the stage upgrades. Hammer throw. Fuck! I forgot to swap back to Goombella. Please don't be an Amazy Daisy. Thank you. Actually, I don't have him locked anyway. And it causes different stage effects now that I'm a higher rank. So now, as a B-list star, I've got, you can see those little lit up jets on the left and right. They will do cold air, randomly whenever a stage hazard starts. So like all the stage hazards from the start of the game still exist, but now there's these ones as well.
Okay.
And there's fog, which can just make it so that there's a random chance that your attacks will miss. But they made it so that the fog can happen on half of the field instead of the whole field, whereas before it was when there was fog, it affected both sides. That last one, it was only on my side, so that means the enemies had a chance to miss me, but I could still hit them with full odds. Which is interesting. I do not know what that stylish time is for Quake Hammer. Okay, I got the bell back.
Okay, so yeah. So what's the story of Zelda 2?
The Link from the first game is now 17, so the mark of the Triforce has appeared on his hand. Because the King of Hyrule, a generation or two ago, placed a spell over the land to make it so that when someone worthy enough to find the third piece of the Triforce shows up, that mark will appear on their hand. And they will go on a quest to get that third piece of the Triforce in order to wake up the Princess Zelda of that king's daughter, Zelda, to wake up because she was cursed by her brother. So you go to the temples to break the barrier on the Great Temple so you may go and take the final test to go and get the Triforce of Courage. Because in the first game, there's only the Triforce of Wisdom and Triforce of Power.
Kind of stupid. But okay.
I mean, it's just the, first games.
No,
Testing out the waters.
Fine, but it's just... They also probably didn't expect this to turn into a series.
Freeze their ass! Ice to those jokers.
Nice to meet you.
I mean, to be fair, Nintendo's also never really cared. So, like, Miyamoto's mantra and all this is that games don't need a story. They need good gameplay.
Meanwhile, Legend of Zelda has like 7 different stories.
For the first couple of games, they had just a very bare bones story to it. But like they connected to each other. Like the first game existed, it was Link finds the handmaiden to Zelda out in the forest getting gangbanged by a bunch of moblins. He saves her, she sends him on the quest to get the pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom to go then fight Ganon, take his Triforce of Power, and save Zelda. That was it.
Yeah,
And then the second one follows that link. Then the third one, Link to the Past, is supposed to be a prologue to those games. This is the creepy steeple where the monster supposedly lives. This place creeps me out. Well, look, sounds like it's doing a good job then. Let's get that crystal star and get out of here as fast as we possibly can, okay?
absolutely.
15 minutes to get here.
Potato, Patildo. Look, are you gonna worry about the small things? No. You just gotta get in, get out. Alright. Before you encounter the monster, can I take a wild guess as to what it'll be?
Sure.
Alright, it's tolling a bell, turning people into what's it called? Pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if they called them anything special. But yeah, so they're turning them into pigs. So Belle and pigs. There's not really much correlation there. So I'm gonna say it's either Frankenstein or Quasimodo.
Interesting.
Frankenstein because Is it a fucking ghost?
My friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely.
Oh shit! You know, I'm a terrible assistant when it comes to being a secondary person because I don't have my notes pulled up.
Boing. I don't remember what way I have to go in this, so I'm just gonna kind of fuck around until I get to where I need to go. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything with that door yet. Is this a power plus? Flower saver. Pretty sure I have one on, don't I? I do. It'd be nice to get fire drive down in FP. Alright, I think kicking Bella out. I wanna say don't leave me alone.
Well, we've tried that, Goombella. It doesn't work.
That's not Goombella saying it, it's a different boo. Oh, then I do have
Sorry.
to go down here? I'll be so real. I don't fucking remember. I thought this was in a completely different area. Sick.
That's a lot of ghosts. Wow.
How many do you think it was?
99.
It's quiz time, Interloper. Just now when the
5.
box opened, how many of us boos came out total?
100.
It's 200. Good, very good. Take this, math nerd. Eat shit. I just wanted my ultra shroom. Piece of shit.
No, you deserve it.
We'll see who deserves it. Force feed you this 50 HP mushroom. I gotta cook with it, Jesse.
Sorry.
Sniff, sniff. Are you gonna be mean to me? Yes. And go away, meanie. Alright, fine. No. Promise! Come on out, guys.
Oh look, 200 ghosts.
Well, it'd be 203, I think, because there was the 200 locked up, and then the 3 out here. You know, I don't think I want whatever those boos are selling. Alright, I'm on max items. Bat!
Now you have to fight 200 ghosts.
Speaking of 200... Well, I guess it'd be a little bit more than that. 2 billion or 2 million or whatnot. The fucking 2 billion lions versus Pokemon thing. I don't understand how anyone has a genuine stake, like a genuine argument in favor of the lions winning. A
What?
Pokemon could literally have like, I don't know, like a Pokemon.
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
You've never heard. This is like ancient discourse where people are like arguing what would win, like 2 million lions or like 200 Pokemon or something, and it's just like the lions have zero chance against a Pokemon. Maybe like one of the weakest Pokemon, sure, but like in a legitimate fucking fight, the lions lose every day. Cause like, sure,
I think
the
it
lions,
really depends on like which Pokemon.
and like I feel like even most of the weakest Pokemon could still take the lions, because like, man, you've got fucking earthquake. You literally can generate an earthquake, and not to mention that the lions are ground bound, so like any airborne Pokemon just handles the lions for free.
Okay.
Like if you're just like physically throwing hands, then sure, the lions have like stake in this, but like if we're including Pokemon moves, which I could not imagine you not including moves, lions just have no chance. I don't care what kind of numbers you have.
I mean,
not whenever a fucking hell dog can breathe fire for it would just turn them to ashes. Like I genuinely don't know how the lion believers can legitimately say that say it without just fucking around, that the lions would win. You said you'd be nice. You guys were grabbing me.
oh, it's
I shouldn't
a
have had
giant
Coops out.
blue now. You should have had Gumbella.
Yeah. Is this new music? Or is this the mini boss music with the chapter 4 theme on it? I honestly can't tell. Alright, let's see. Damn, I don't have what it takes to super good. I haven't saved in a while. I hope that doesn't fuck me.
Possibly? When's the last time you died?
I don't know. When the last time I died? I don't think I ever have.
Then you're fine.
Yeah. I could not tell you what frame that was to be able to land that, because I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying the mini egg. Dropping his attack would be nice. I don't know if he's immune to shrink or not, but you first. Come on, land the mini egg, you bitch. Damn it. Alright, well, fuck it, whatever. I guess I'll just ground pound then.
That's the spirit.
Well, it does more damage, and unless he has defense, which I don't remember, it's 2 more damage than the mini egg and 0 FP. Can't believe this
The
guy
music's
is
going hard.
I can't believe this guy was like, you said you wouldn't be mean to me. Meanwhile, his fucking friends were grabbing me.
Damn, little dude got hops. Should have named him Hop instead of Egg.
One more, I think. Oh well, it did. 20 star points, not bad. Speaking of bad, bad-ja.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dragon.
No. Beating him gets a badge. I like this badge. It randomly gives you a buff at the start of battle, which can give you health regen, dodgy, FP regen. I forgot I had Simplifier on that. Maybe that's why I've been landing all these super cards. I ain't using Power Smash. Pretty lucky hasn't done anything for me in a hot minute, but I'm not gonna need that. And there's no power jump. Should I power those guys? Nah. Is there a save block outside? I swear there wasn't.